Hello and welcome. You're watching our daily English news program on Somaliland National Television, and I'm Waris Mohammed. These are the main stories making headlines. President of Somaliland and a new governmental reshuffle. $1 million donation to Somaliland's drought victims from neighboring nation Somalia. Somaliland's presidential press office released a new presidential decree that announces a recent governmental reshuffle made by President Ahmed Silanyo. President of Somaliland, Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, appointed Mahmoud Warsamed Shama, who was formerly a member of the local government of Erigabo, as the new Vice Minister of Defense for Somaliland, while the former Vice Minister of Defense, Boss Mire Mohammed, was appointed as the new Minister of State for Finance. Also on the reshuffle of regional governors, President Silanyo appointed Farhan Hassan Abdi as the new governor for Dad Mared region and Ahmed Mohamed Hashi as the new governor for Salal region. On the other hand, Mohammed Usman Haji Ahmed was appointed as the new deputy governor for Sahel region. The president, on the other hand, appointed Ahmed Hashi Ali to become a member in the committee responsible for the execution of governmental projects. In conclusion, President of Somaliland Ahmed Silanyo announced that he dismissed Dr. Mohammed Farah Duale, former Minister of State for Finance, from duty. The president expressed thankfulness for his efforts and achievements during his time in office. A delegation from neighboring country Somalia handed over $1 million to Somaliland's vice president as their contribution in helping drought victims in Somaliland. Head of Commerce for the delegation from Somalia spoke on the purpose of this donation and stated on behalf of Somalia's people and government that this donation is designed to provide assistance to Somaliland's citizens residing in areas affected by drought. Head of Social Affairs for Somalia, Mohammed Hassan Had, explained that Somaliland has previously helped Somalia in their crisis 5 years ago, and that Somalia owes Somaliland a similar act of kindness in this difficult time. Vice President of Somaliland, Abdurrahman Abdullahi Ismail Sayli'i, on behalf of Somaliland's government, expressed thankfulness and appreciation to the generous donation of neighboring nation Somalia towards saving the lives of Somaliland's citizens residing in areas affected by severe drought. The Vice President explained that we have a committee responsible of implementing all the necessary efforts that aim at assisting each other in this time of crisis. In conclusion, Vice President of Somaliland, after receiving this monetary donation, officially handed it over to the cashier of the governmental committee, Sheikh Mohammed Adan Mohammed. Vice Minister of Sports, Youth and Tourism Abdurrashid Ismail Kahin, on a press conference at his office, urged all athletes in Somaliland to contribute in the governmental efforts towards assisting drought victims. The Vice Minister on this press conference spoke on the role the athletes play in the development of the country and that they are a vital part of Somaliland. He stated that they are required to help those most in need and take part in the current national movement to save lives in the areas affected by drought. He also urged Somaliland athletes that are based abroad to join the movement and provide the necessary assistance to the people of Somaliland and help saving their lives. On the other hand, Vice Minister of Sports expressed admiration to the President's efforts towards helping the citizens whose lives are threatened by the drought and for raising the people of Somaliland's awareness on the importance of helping them with water, food, and medical assistance. Somaliland Minister of Resettlement Ali Saeed Raigal opened a 6-month workshop discussing methods of collecting information of immigrants residing in Somaliland. Attendees included Ministers of Labor, Social Affairs, Resettlement, as well as Head of the Immigration Office and Director Generals. Participants include staff of the Ministries of Social Affairs, Interior, Resettlement, Planning, Public Works, and staff of the Immigration Office. Director General of Interior Abdel Fattah Saeed Ahmed and Director General of Resettlement Abdel Nasser Haji Daoud, both emphasized on the necessity of such workshops. Also, Somaliland Minister of Resettlement explained the purpose behind this workshop and stated that it's important to know the number of immigrants residing in Somaliland, as well as every other information we can possibly know about them. Head of the National Immigration Office, Mohammed Usman Alin, highlighted the significance this workshop has for the government of Somaliland and that it will help us determine the background and the current conditions of the immigrants residing in Somaliland. Horn of Africa Charitable Organization provided donated food items to residents of several districts affected by drought in Badan region. Representatives of Horn of Africa Organization stated that this is not the first donation they provide to drought victims across the country and that the organization is now assisting residents of this region with food. He also explained that this donation was made by Somaliland communities residing in Sweden to help those most in need in Somaliland. Citizens who received donated food items expressed their appreciation and thankfulness to the generous assistance and kind acts of Somaliland people residing abroad, as well as the efforts of Horn of Africa Organization in handing it over to them. They further spoke on the need for more assistance and urged the people and government of Somaliland to amplify their current efforts. And that's all the news for now. Thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, take care.